Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm making tuna rice balls, aka onigiri or chumokbap. I started off with some canned tuna, Japanese mayo called QP, some black pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce, and mixed that all together. I start off by wetting my hands with a little bit of water and then forming steamed rice into little triangles, adding the tuna in the middle, and then adding rice on top. And you're just gonna mold it into a little triangle. I cut a strip of nori with scissors, and then I'm just adding the little rectangles on the bottom. I got this cute heart puncher from Daiso in the stationery section, and it's perfect for punching out little shapes in the nori. To add a little bit more flavor and to make it even more cuter, I'm adding some furikake on the sides. I added cherries, powdered donuts, and strawberry gummies. Kaya Joy XOXO gave me this quote, "To be with you is the greatest adventure," and it's from the movie. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today, this one's for Olive. She loves pho, so this is what I'm giving to her for lunch. I added some sliced ribeye, some bean sprouts, cilantro, and green onion. And now I'm topping it off with the soup. Since we're eating it at home, I'm just adding it to the bento box. When packing this lunch for school, you can always use a separate thermos cup to keep the broth warm on the side. Now I'm cutting some strawberries into heart shapes. To do this, you're just gonna make a V cut where the leaves are and then slice it normally, and it's a little heart. The strawberries in. Now I'm gonna add some dark chocolate thin Oreos. Lastly, some star-shaped rice crackers. And for the note, I'm gonna draw her a few pictures since she can't read. I'm drawing a star, smiley face, heart, and a little kitty because she is missing the little cat we were visiting in Winston. Hope you guys have a good day. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I made barbecue ribs. They're Maxine's favorite. I'm just gonna slice up the ribs and I'm gonna try to cut them slowly and gently because the meat is falling off the bone. I made some potato salad to go with the ribs. I make my potato salad with red potatoes, boiled eggs, pickles, celery, onion, mayo, mustard, salt, pepper, and some dill. I also made a vinegar-based coleslaw to give some tanginess to the lunch. I'm also giving her some LOL gummies. And now for the note. Yesterday, I asked you guys to comment your favorite quote. I picked one from Hello Zuria. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. But her quote she left was, "You are like the sun. I need you to live and to brighten my days." So thank you so much for that quote. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Lunch for my kids. Today I am doing pork egg rolls. So I lined the bottom of the bento box with lettuce and mint because we like to eat our egg rolls wrapped up in lettuce and mint. Now I sliced up some cucumbers, added that to the bento box. I'm adding some pickled daikon and carrots in the middle. And these pretty crystal candy are from Misaki Tokyo, and they're vegan and gluten-free. Now for the note, I'm writing Olive. Hi, Bubby. Happy 2nd birthday, my baby love. You have given me a reason to smile every single day. The 2 years flew by, and I wish I could keep you a baby forever, but I can't wait to see what you do as a 2-year-old. You make me so happy. I love you so much, baby. Happy birthday, Olive. Love you forever and ever and ever. XO Make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm doing my own version of a Lunchables. First, I'm cutting out some dill Havarti cheese and some ham, putting that together and adding that to the bento box, topping it off with a little cute heart. Next, I'm gonna do the same thing with some black pepper turkey and pepper jack cheese. I'm topping this one off with a little star and adding Ritz crackers in the middle. Now I'm trying a new way to cut these grapes. I'm doing zigzags in the middle. I like to cut my kiwis this way, and I tried it with the grapes. It came out super cute. Now I'm cutting up some strawberries small so she can eat it with a fork. Now I'm adding these cute Korean peach gummies. They look like the peach emoji. I got these adorable food pics from Daiso. Now for the note, I'm writing, sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. And this is a quote from the amazing Ellen DeGeneres. Happy Pride Month. Let's make some lunch for my kids. We're doing Chipotle at home and we're doing build your own tacos. I'm adding some chicken in the middle, some pinto beans, also some cilantro lime rice on the side. I'm adding 2 tortillas for her. And of course, we can't forget guacamole on the side. So I'm also adding that to the bento box. And now for the note, I'm writing more equality, more hope, more humanity, more pride, more acceptance, and more love. Sign the Justice for Floyd petition. You can text Floyd to 55156. Let's make some lunch for my kids. First, I'm adding some quinoa rice. I fried up some slices of tofu and I'm cutting it in half and I'm going to add that to the bento box. If you see my last video, you can see how I cooked it. I'm going to put the sauce on top. I'm doing soy sauce, a little bit of sesame oil, and I'm also sprinkling on some sesame seeds. I picked pink musical notes for the food picks and I'm going to add that right on the tofu. For the sides, I'm doing blueberries, cherries, and I'm going to cut a mandarin orange in half. You guys already know I love the way it looks cut like that. TikTok threw an event for AAPI creators and our special guest was Michelle Phan. She gave amazing advice and one of the things that stood out was to follow your bliss. Make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm making teriyaki chicken and rice. I used the teriyaki sauce to mix it with the rice to give it more flavor and I'm adding the chicken right on top of the rice in the bento box. I steamed up some broccoli and I'm adding that for her side. I'm also going to add a slice of my banana snickerdoodle cookie butter swirl bread. I posted the video for this bread recipe a few days ago, so just look for that if you want to make it. I'm adding a little bit more cookie butter on top of the bread. You can also use honey. I'm going to cut up some cantaloupe and I got these food picks. They're super long and they have cute little stars and hearts on them, so I'm just using this one. And I'm just adding the slices onto the food pick. I always get asked if the girls save the food picks and if they bring them back home. And they do, so I just wash them and reuse them. Now I'm writing, you are some kind of wonderful. Make some lunch for my kids. Today we're doing dim sum at home. These are barbecue pork steamed buns. Dim sum is basically Chinese tapas. They're just little dishes that you order a bunch of and then you share all together. Adding some steamed Chinese broccoli and oyster sauce on top. I always like to try different foods with the girls just so they can try it and to see if they like it or not. You'd be surprised at what they do really end up liking and asking for more. And now for the note, I'm quoting the great Jet Li. I believe the world is one big family and we need to help each other. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for my kids. Today, this one's for all the moms who can't cook home meals for their kids' lunch and the kids who are super picky and only like PB&Js and chicken nuggets. Took a frozen Uncrustable and cut it in half and added a little cute food pick on top. I added some salt and vinegar chips on the side. Cooked some frozen dino nuggets in the toaster oven for 9 minutes and they came out perfect. I'm just using the T-Rex dinosaurs and lining them up. I always peel and unwrap everything for my kids because they only get 15 minutes to eat during school, and that's why I also give them smaller portions. If you don't have time to write a personal note, you can always get a notepad like this which has fun facts and jokes on them, and the girls really like it. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I steamed up some pot stickers. I made some Korean style sweet and sour pork. The sauce is a little bit different than the Chinese version that's reddish orange color. The sauce has pineapples, carrots, mushrooms, and bell peppers in it as well. On the side, I'm adding some pickled daikon and some white kimchi, which is a non-spicy version of the regular kimchi. I'm adding some Ferrero Rocher chocolates. They are my favorite. They're so good. Now for the note, I'm quoting the great Jackie Chan. Life will knock us down, but we can choose whether or not to get back up. It's Asian American Pacific Islander month, so I'm going to be highlighting and celebrating my favorites.